Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Tie with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in, remember this is for edutainment only and not to be considered as financial advice. When you feel values added, feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and or leave your comments and thoughts in the YouTube comment section or on Twitter. I would appreciate it. Let's dig in. This is Luna on the weekly chart on TradingView. Luna is currently at 89.46, at least here. When I drafted this up, it was at a slightly different price, but it printed 4 consecutive bullish candles here. And the previous week, it printed at an all-time high at $104.73. So pretty cool, especially when we're in an extended correction. And basically this move here was due to additional funding that created bullish sentiment in the Terra Luna ecosystem. Let's cover some news before we dive in further. Last Friday, Terraform Labs donated 12 million Luna worth $1.1 billion to the Luna Foundation Guard, LFG, to buy BTC to hold it in their reserves so that they can sustain the peg of its stablecoins, UST. Additionally, recently, I think it was yesterday or the day before, Do Kwon, the founder of Terra Luna, he accepted multiple bets worth $1 million and $10 million, and that Luna's price will be at $88 or above this time next year. Quite bullish. I don't know why those 2 other parties bet against him, because he pretty much controls Luna and how it could potentially move. So not a wise bet in my opinion. So let's take a look at the technical chart here. And so the current candles right here, and you can see that it's at the near the top of the Bollinger Band. It wicked all the way up here, came back down slightly. So it's close to near the top, and the top is where overbought is. Additionally, it's also above significantly above the bull market support band here. So very bullish right now. But you also can see if you compare these 4 candles here and look at the wicks at the top compared to the wicks at the bottom, the wicks at the top are significantly longer, showing there's downward pressure in each and every one of these bullish candles here. So in fact, you can see the current one, it put in a lower high, went from here to here. All these 4, it went these are higher highs here, and then it printed a lower high on this currently right now. So in my opinion, there's downward pressure right now, and you can see in the volume too. The current candle has very minimal volume compared to the previous one, so it's also descending in volume. And if you notice back in these, like let's say take this period right here, when it went up right here, you see the descending volume eventually put in a red candle. Same thing with this area right here. Right here, it put in, on the rise here, it put in descending volume. Eventually, it went down. And you can see also in this move here, it put in a potential double top. Here's the rise up, down, up, and then currently trending down on the lower highs here. So if it prints this current one, if it closes red, or the next one closes red, that's increasing the chance that this bearish double top pattern will stick, and we'll see on that. This move right here also, I'm not sure if it's sustainable, because this move here was pretty much due to the additional funding for the Terra Luna ecosystem, and that's not going to come like every week. So I think this momentum was going to die down, and it'll follow this leg here. And I think very likely it could put the next 2 or 3 candles could drop it back to roughly around 81 mark here, and that's very likely in my opinion. Also, if you look at the traded volume up at these price levels here, it's minimal compared to down here. Significantly more volume at these trading levels here than up here. Check out, look my notes here. Let's look at the indicators. All 3 of the KDJ lines here are fanning and trending up, and the current white J line here is at 83.84. At least that's where it was when I typed all this up, and that's above the blue K and the red D line, and 83.84 is just above the start of the 80 mark for the top range. More than likely, you can see that the angle is starting to bend. More than likely, it'll round off somewhere up here, and then it'll drop back down. And the recent high was right here. I'm not counting this one over here. This one right here was roughly around 98.4 back in December. So I gave it a bull and a crab, because it's bullish right now, but a crab is because I think it's going to round off and start to go sideways and then trend down. Down in the MACD, the white MACD line here is at 11.49, and it just crossed above the red line here. Let me zoom in for you. Right there, it barely crossed above. And that helped it print the first bullish white histogram bar here. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, so almost 2 months, and it finally printed a bullish histogram bar. But the bar is so short and tiny that it could flip the other way as well. So that's why I gave it a crab and a bull. So I believe it's gonna crab sideways, but it has a hint of bullishness because of the whitish histogram bar here. Let's go down to the RSI. RSI is at the red line here. It's at 62.57, and it's trending up slightly. That's why I gave it a crab and a bull. And 70 is the start of the overbought section, so it's not quite there yet. It's got some room to move. The aqua CVD line here is mostly trending sideways with a slight tilt to the upside, and that's at 40.362 million. I gave that a crab and a bull too, so crab and sideways, bullish slightly. The white momentum indicator, or MOM, it's trending up significantly here, currently at 15.5, and that's the sharpest of these 3 indicators here. I gave that a bull. Let's take a look at one other one. So for this particular chart, I gave it 2 crabs and a bear. In my opinion, it's gonna potentially crab sideways, but I don't think this move is sustainable. So even though a lot of these down here shows a slight bullish reading, I gave it a bear. I'm gonna go against it. I'm gonna give it a bear because there's potential for it to, in the next 1 or 2 week candles, it could go down in this area. That's why I give it a bear, because this pattern is forming here, the double top pattern. Potential buy entries for y'all. This is updated. I put a FOMO entry here at $81.10. FOMO, I wouldn't go in here, but some people like to get in there, so I put that there for you. I would put 10% there if you're gonna go in, but I wouldn't. The next entry level would be $70.10. I would put 20% in here, and if you don't FOMO in here, add that 10% into this $70.10 here. But the entry level that I think is very, very would be a sweet spot would be at $50.10. I would put 50% in there of your allocations. Again, this is edutainment, not financial advice. And right below that, at $40.10, I would put in 20% of the remaining. Right here, the last time Luna dropped down, it dropped down to roughly just above $43. So it didn't hit this $40 mark, but I think it has the potential in the long run. And if it doesn't hit it, just think of that as setting your money aside for potential future dips for this coin or some other ones. I also have additional buy entries below here, but I'm not going to go through them because at this time they're quite low. I did this previously when Luna was down in the low 40s here. So those are the buy entries. Let's go to the total value locked, so you can see where we are with that. If I can find it. Here we go. So this is from DeFi Llama, and it's free. You can go check it out. DeFiLlama.com. And Terra Luna right here is currently ranked number 2. And within the last 7-day change, it's a increase 5.36% on its TL total value locked. And in the 1 month change is plus 79.38%. And TVL is $25.5 billion. And market cap divided by TVL is currently at 1.29826, make it 1.30. So, and this one helps you find out how the TVL rates against its market cap. And the lower the number, the better. So let's go to the heat map and see where we are with that. Here's the current heat map. We have a sell wall up here at roughly 95 or so, roughly around 95, a big sell wall there. Down below for the buy walls, we have one at roughly 85, 81, 70, a light one at 50. So that's pretty much it. Let's see what else we have here. No, that's it. So in summary, Luna, one of my favorite projects for trying to get this thing in place here. One of my favorite project for 2022 and also 2021 too. They're just doing phenomenal work, and being that we are in a long-term correction, it's one of the few that actually has maintained, if not, put in all-time high. So that's significantly bullish. But yeah, I think it's going to drop back down to the low 80s, maybe potentially upper 70s within the next few weeks. Because the recent momentum, I don't think it's sustainable at this time. So I appreciate it if you would smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments section. I'll see you in the next video later today. Peace.